What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're out here on the bikes going for a little ride. We got my dad's bike here at the 114 stage 2, same exact cam and everything my bike has. And then over here we got my buddy Evan's 18 CBO. This bike here actually has a 131 in it. It's got a front 180 fatty front tire. I love the way that looks. Sharp looking bike in Nardo gray, 2018. He's still got the 117 emblems on it, but this is definitely a 131 motor from Harley, Screaming Eagle 131. And actually we're gonna line up his 131 with my 114 stage 2 today. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the video because we definitely lined up. And then back here we got my buddy Scott's Street Glide. This here was a 107. This is a 2018 with the 107 in it. And he actually put it's got a stage 4. So it's got the Screaming Eagle heads on it and the air cleaner. You can see it's stage 4. So this basically was brought up to a 114 from a 107. And we're gonna get a race in with him today as well. He's got the Screaming Eagle air cleaner, he's got a Thunder header 2-in-1, and then it's tuned by Harley to keep the bike under warranty. Alright guys, so I have to make a correction in the video. This is not a 131 kit from Harley. This is a 124 T-Man kit in this bike. At first, he just literally bought the bike and he texted the guy after we just got done racing. As you can see in the video, my 114 pulled on this bike. And when he got here, he texted the previous owner and was like, dude, how is this 131 getting spanked by a stage 2 114? And the guy's like, it's not a 131, it's a 124. So there was some miscommunication going on there, and this is not a 131. This is a 124 T-Man kit in this bike here, which still runs good, but he also just put on these slip-ons, and I think they're robbing power from them because there's like no baffles in them and there's no back pressure. So I think if you were to put a 2-into-1 pipe on this bike, it'd be a lot faster. But yeah, this is a 124 T-Man kit in this bike here. So what do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on these two bikes here. I was shocked on how fast my 114 with just a cam in my bike. So did pretty good. I'm very happy with it. Alright guys, so we just got back home in the garage. What a beautiful night we had here in Michigan, riding with all my buddies. We even had Motor Tube Ron out. He ran my buddy's Mustang with a Whipple on it. Both cars make about 1,000 horsepower. That was pretty cool to watch. I didn't get much footage of that, but I'll put up a clip if I do have something from earlier. But yeah, I ended up lining up next to my buddy's 2018 CVO with a 124 cubic inch T-Man kit in it. And as you guys can see, my stage 2 with the S&S 475 pulled away from it, which I'm very shocked about. I was talking with my tuner and a couple other people about that, and they said that bike should make around 140 to 150 horsepower to the rear wheel, and I'm only making just over about 120 to the rear wheel. So I know I weigh a little bit less than him, but it shouldn't have made that much of a difference. So I think that he needs to put a 2-into-1 exhaust on that CVO and maybe retune it, maybe get it dyno tuned, and that thing should be pulling away from me no problem. My other buddy with the Stage 4 Harley kit, his Street Glide, that bike runs good as well, but we all know that the Harley cams don't make as much power as an aftermarket cam like a S&S, like what I have in my bike. I think if you were to put my cam in his bike, it would definitely wake it up a lot more. The unfortunate part about that is you do lose your warranty. I haven't had a warranty on my bike since I got it home from the dealership back when I bought it in 2019. As soon as I got it home, I flashed it. I did a stage 1 with non-Harley parts, non-Harley tuner, and voided the warranty. So to me, it's not a big deal. The way I look at it is, if I do hurt it, if I do blow it up, I will make it bigger and better. You know, I'll put a 128 kit in it, or I'll put a better trans in it, a better clutch in it. Like, whatever goes wrong on my bike, I'm not worried about the warranty because I'm going to put bigger and better parts in it to make more power in the long run. So that's why I don't care about going with Harley parts and sticking with the Harley warranty. It does not bother me, but I know a lot of you guys even watching, it's definitely a big concern to you, and that's totally okay. Just know that you're not going to make as much power with the Harley kit as you are with an aftermarket kit like I have, the S&S 475C kit. The proof's in the pudding, guys. I mean, you saw how I did against his bike with a Stage 4 kit from Harley versus my Stage 2 S&S kit and tuned by Fuel Moto. It's a big difference there. I might be doing this over the winter. Next winter, I might be putting a Fuel Moto 128 kit in this bike. Not sure. I'm going to ride it how it is all summer long, see how I like it. If I get bored of it, I might end up putting a 128 kit in this next winter. We'll see. Don't hold me to that just yet. I have not decided 100% if that's what I'm going to do, but that is on my mind, and if I do want more power, I will do that. And then once I do that, if I'm making north of 150 horse to the wheel, I'm probably going to have to go to a chain drive, put a better clutch in it, put a beefier transmission in it. Basically, once you go to that next step, you're going to be putting in a lot more money into the bike, and you're going to be, you know, having to upgrade a lot more components on your bike rather than just, you know, your heads and injectors and pistons and rods. So the next step is definitely a big step if I decide to do that. And who knows, I might just get bored and want some content for the channel. I might end up doing a 128 kit in this next winter, but I'm definitely not going to do any more to the motor performance wise this summer. I'm going to ride it how it is. I'm very happy with it. As you can see in the video, the bike runs really good, guys, for it being just a stage 2 S&S 475C cam with a 2-in-1 fuel moto jackpot, you know, exhaust with a Arlen Ness air cleaner, and then tuned by the best fuel moto. Shout out to Fuel Moto. Shout out to my dad's buddies that helped me put all this together and make this bike run really good. I'm very happy. I'm stoked on how everything worked out and how the bike turned out. As you can see, I got the Hellcat in here. I just washed it, backed it into the garage, and letting it drip dry for the night. We didn't do any dig racing tonight just because we weren't riding in an area where we could do that. We didn't want to stop in the middle of the road or on the highway and, you know, do a dig race. We'd like to launch from a light and do it that way. That way it's fair and more accurate. But we didn't get caught by any lights tonight. That's why there was no dig racing. So those few races we did were like second gear pulls, third gear pulls, and yeah, we ran the bikes all the way out to about 135 miles an hour on the highway in Mexico, of course. But yeah, stay tuned on the channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more racing videos. I'm going to be going to my local track, Lapeer Dragway, with the Harley. There's a lot of Harley guys that are going out there, and the track's really sticky. It's not too far from my house. It's actually a nice ride to the track on some back roads. And I'm going to be getting a lot of track time on my bike this summer. So make sure you guys stay tuned for those videos. We're going to see how fast my 2019 Road Glide Stage 2 is at a drag strip. But I'm tired. It's midnight. I'm heading inside, going to bed. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate all your support on the channel. I wouldn't be able to do this stuff without you guys. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace!